Hey guys, this is Eskimo Poodle, and we are back. Let's play The Legend of Dragoon on the PlayStation Network. Last time, we continued through the Moon That Never Sets, and we ran into a super barrage guarding Shauna's unconscious body over here, and we tangled with Ziegfeld, who took back his Dragoon spirit from his son, and we had to fight him, Dragoonless with Dart, and Dragoons with Maru and Hashel, so that worked out pretty well. It was actually pretty easy. And then Lloyd came in here to try to stop Mr. Melbu Frahma, who turned out to be possessing Daddios for quite some time actually, and that didn't work out so well. But in the end, we received the gift of the Dragon Buster for Rose and the Divine Dragon Soul for Dart. So with our new and improved powers in place, we're going to go take on Mr. Frahma himself. So, I went ahead and switched out Hashel for Halberd, simply for the fact that Rose Storm is going to be useful during this fight, so that's why I wanted him in here. So, other than that, it's not going to be much different than my usual setup. Everyone's got their war gods, so we should be... Actually, you know what? I forgot something. Mr. Dart would probably care for the Armor of Yore, since he does have a couple attacks that can do a few. Let me think about this real quick. Let's see, where's it at? He does have a few status effects that he can use. Not a whole lot, but a couple. Let's see, he can inflict Petrify, but that's pretty rare, so I don't care. Instant death, that's also pretty rare. Yeah, not a whole lot actually. I thought he had more than that. Let me see here. Oh well. Yeah, I guess just the Armor of Yore should be fine. And you know what? Just to make my life a little easier for this boss fight, I'm going to put a magical hat on Mr. Dart here, so he has more SP. That'll be very good for him, so he can use his attacks 3 times now, so that helps out pretty well. Let's see. You got anything else I want to take care of? No? You're good to go? Alright. I'm going to go ahead and stick with the Fairy Sword, just so I can keep up the Dragoon form faster. Let's see. Rose, we're not going to use you. Hashel, you're fine. Okay, Mr. Halberd. You know what? Let's. I can't decide if I want to give him a Dragon Helm for more HP. Yeah, let's give Halberd more HP. That'll be helpful, since he's only going to be using Rose Storm for the most part. Yeah, that should be fine actually. He's got his strongest spear, Halberd, on, so that helps. Maru. Yeah, let's put the rainbow dress on, just in case he does have any status effects that I forgot about. Let's see, and you got your dragon helm on, so you should be good. Alright, we should be good. So, let's go take on Mr. Actually, hang on. Do I have any... I know I have a bunch of like magic items, but I don't know. Screw, I'll just use them during the battle. That should be fine. Yeah, we should be good. Alright, let's go take on Mr. Frahma himself. Alright, we're ready to go. And yeah, this is probably going to be a long fight, because he has several forms, like any good final boss. Alright, I'm good to go, buddies. So, let's get this party started. You have acquired everything you've ever dreamed of. Immortality, ultimate power, and becoming a god. So, you've done pretty well for yourself. Well, if death to all life, wouldn't that mean your life too? We'll make our own destiny. And I like how they just put you into the battle nice and quick like that. They don't try to dick you around waiting for like speeches and crap. Alright, Mr. Frahma himself, Mr. Melbu Frahma. Here he is. Alright, he's going to have several forms to him. The first form right here is going to have roughly 9,000 HP. I do believe he's non-elemental for all of his fights. He has a lot of magic attacks. So I can't list them all. Let's see. A couple non-elemental magic attacks. He can switch to different special fields, much like you can for your Dragoon spells. He can turn it to like any element to like weaken the attacks that you're doing, stuff like that. So that can be mildly annoying. He does it after taking damage sometimes, so that'll happen. He actually does defend every once in a while, so that doesn't work out too well for us. And if you don't complete an addition, I think he counters against you. Oh, by the way, his total for all the forms that he has is roughly 42,000 HP, but this form has 9,000. The tentacles right here, you can actually kill these things, and it's probably a good idea to kill them. Otherwise, they'll get a lot of damage on you, and that's not going to be good for your health. Luckily, the tentacles themselves are pretty weak. They got roughly 1,600 HP, also non-elemental, and they can attack you. So that's with just regular physical attacks. They don't have anything special, but if they all decide to gang up on one character, that's probably not going to work out too well. So try to nuke them fast and nuke them hard. So see if that works. 1,600 HP, I said. Okay, good. That works out pretty well. Alright, and he's got roughly 9,000 HP himself in this form. So, let's see if we can't take him out. Yeah, let's take him out. I probably should have went to Dragoon form, but oh well. We'll be fine for right now. So, let's start off with a power up on Mr. Dart, who's going to be nice and powerful for this fight. Let's go for a... I want Dart to be fast and powerful, so he's going to have a... Very good, very good. By the way, I think Dart still counts as a fire elemental character, not a non-elemental, just because he has the Dragoon spirit. At least that's as far as I can tell. So yeah, he has a lot of magic attacks. I think he has most of them. I think he's missing like a couple that... ooh, that's kind of low on health there. I think he's missing a couple that Magician Faust had, but he has... Like, he doesn't have Magician Faust like 2 special magics, but he has most magics, so that's probably not good for your health. Alright, Maru. But the good thing about the Divine Dragoon is it doesn't cut Maru's damage in half, so that's pretty nice. That actually helps out a lot. Alright, Dart, you want to cannonball this guy? This should do a fat chunk of damage to him. And that's a very disturbing image that he's got going on back there, but oh well. Everyone's got their own little fetishes, I guess. I'm assuming this is going to do roughly 4,000-ish damage to him. Maybe a little more, maybe a little less. Hopefully not too much less. That's not too bad. That's about what I was hoping for, expecting. Alright, so Maru, you're going to be on curative duties. This first form of his isn't really all that tough. A couple of his other forms, they can be mildly irritating. As long as he doesn't change the field while you have like a certain character's element up, then you should be fine for the most part. Like if you wanted a wind field up for Halberd to do more damage with his attacks, and then he suddenly switched it over to Earth Elemental, that'd probably not work out too well, but because we have non-elemental for Dart, that's not going to affect too much. Besides, Halberd's going to do mostly physical attack, and he's not going to be doing a lot of magic. The only magic he's going to really do is Rose Storm. Alright, we're doing pretty good. I don't think he has much HP left. But we want to Rose Storm now. That'll be helpful. Because he should be almost about to be going to his new form. By the way, I think he has a slightly lower physical defense compared to his magical defense, but as you can see, we're still doing a fairly decent chunk of damage to him. So, but again, we are using a powered up character, so that does kind of make it a moot point. But yeah, he has a slightly lower physical defense than he does magical defense, but both are reasonably high though. I think physical defense is something like 200. His magical defense is like 250, so pretty high. Alright, what's this? One of his many magic attacks of doom. Oh, so okay, we finished up his first form. That was faster than I thought. Alright, here's his second form. It has roughly 10,000 HP. He gets a few new attacks in this form. Let's see, he has a non-elemental magic attack that attacks somebody. He occasionally sucks an enemy in to like himself, and you can't use that character for like damage or healing or any of that good stuff, so that kind of sucks. And then after a few turns, wait, how? What the heck? How did that not give me a? I did a special with Dart, right? That's kind of weird. Oops, I was expecting for him to get a Dragoon special going on, but oh well. Yeah, he'll eventually spit that character back out, add another character, and that'll do damage to both characters. And he has his own version of the Divine Dragon Cannon, so that kind of sucks, but it's not really that bad. Why did Dart not get his Dragoon special? Yeah, I think this is the part where he sucks someone in. Either that or it's his cannon. There's Halberd going in. Yeah, he's going to spit him back out at us in a little bit here, so. Okay, let's see if we can do this. So close to perfect. Yeah, we're not doing so much damage now. Now that our power-up is worn off, we're doing a little less damage, so that kind of sucks. So close to perfect. So close. Alright, this should still do a fair chunk of damage, though. About 1,000. That's not too bad. I'm not even going to bother with magic because it's not going to do that much damage to him. Yes, perfect. Very nice. Alright, we did what, 420 last time, so this should do what, 500 now? That extra hit really does make a difference. Okay, so yeah, an extra 100 points. I don't think you can attack your ally in there. If you can, I don't remember. Yeah, this is the part where he spits him back out. Or his divine Melbu cannon, I guess. Oh yeah, by the way, your healing is not going to affect the character in the shell right there, so that kind of puts a damper on, like, healing if he gets any big damages off on you. When are you gonna spit Al out at me? You gonna spit Albert back at me or what? Usually he doesn't keep him in there for this long. That sucked. Oh well. Come on, release Albert. He has to get his turn at some point. He's really holding on to him, isn't he? Okay, Dart, let's give you some MP here, because that'd be good for you. Let's see, where is it? There we go. Sun Rhapsody for Dart. Very nice. Alright, Maru. Alright, just go all out on him. See how much damage we can do with the Perky Step here. It's not at max, unfortunately, but oh well. It'll still do a fair amount of damage. About as much as her Dragoon edition. There we go. Finally spin around. That did a fat chunk of damage. Damn, that hurt. Yeah, screw it. We kind of need a quick heal here. Yeah, let's go for a rain. Screw it. Alright, Dart, take him out. That's not too bad, I guess. Okay, Albert. So close to perfect. For some reason I thought he was in a human form right now. I guess I forgot that he was stuck in there for so long that he never got a chance to change back. You're supposed to attack the guy who's not in Dragoon form, or the guy who is in Dragoon form. That way you have that way he takes less damage out of it. You're gonna suck somebody else. You better not suck in Dart. I don't mind. Albert, that really sucks to be you. He's got a real hard on for you apparently. I like how he chuckles when he sucks you in there too. It's like, ha ha ha, you can't do nothing about it, you little bastardizing little fucks. Just try, I complain. I'll spit him out and do a whole bunch of damage to you. If I had known he was just going to suck Albert back in that fast, I probably would have used Rose Storm or something. Again, the second form and the first form, not really all that difficult. He still has, I think, what, 2 more forms left, and those could occasionally be a real bastard, but sometimes, a lot of times this battle is dependent on luck more than anything, because sometimes he'll be really fast and really bastardly, and sometimes he won't be. Ow. Okay, we need you to chip away.
Blazing Dynamo!
This guy's almost got to be done. Or at least this form. It has to be done soon. We're doing a lot of damage to him. Well, I guess we'd be doing more damage if Albert wasn't constantly stuck in his ass. This is, I thought he was going to spit Halberd out. Okay, this is going to hurt. Yeah, see, sometimes he gets lucky and gets several turns in a row. Sometimes he doesn't. Alright, we're going to go ahead and back to Dragoon form for Dart, since he's going to do more damage that way. I could have swore I turned the Dragoon transformation off. Oh well. Alright, let's cannon this guy into oblivion here. This'll hopefully get him to release Bert there. Hopefully. It's kind of screwy that both the Divine Dragon's attacks cost 50 MP instead of, I don't know, like 30 or 40 or something, I don't know. It'd be nice if they both cost 30, then he could use it 3 times instead of twice. My Divine Dragon Cannon is better than yours. Haha. Come on, do a fat chunk. Ooh, that's nice. There you go. Maru, go ahead and knock his socks off, please. There we go, that's better. Took you long. Geez, that does a lot of damage to Dart. Let's see, let's just go ahead with a physical attack here. Ooh, he's down to half health, so we've taken off roughly 20,000-ish of his HP that he's got going on. He's got roughly 42,000 HP total. He should be close to his 3rd form. Hopefully he's going to be there sooner or later. Maru, yeah, go ahead and go to Dragoon. We need some healing for you. Well, not yet, but we will. Alright, let's go for an attack here. So close. Alright, Halberd, we can definitely use that Rose Storm now. Thank you very much. This fight would be going a lot faster if Halberd hadn't been stuck in him for so damn long. We'd probably be on the 3rd phase by now, but sometimes you get unlucky. There we go, that feels better. A cool, refreshing breeze to take off the damage from your enemies. At any point you want to change into your 3rd form, that'd be fine by me, big guy. There we go. Here comes his 3rd form right here. Alright, this form of his has roughly another 10,000 HP. So, this guy, his new attacks involve, let's see, he has a couple attacks that hit everybody, a couple which are physical, a couple which are magic. He also has an ability called a day and night change, which changes it to either day or nighttime, and depending on what time of the day it is, he can perform a certain attack. During the daytime, he can perform a fire magic attack that hits everybody, and, well, 2 fire magic attacks that hit everybody. And during the nighttime, he can summon bomb stars, which have their own little bit of HP, and those little guys have 1600 HP. And they'll usually either do nothing or they'll attack everybody, and that's about it. So they have an attack all. Oh, oh yeah, I forgot. The third generation doesn't always. I always forget. They always say like generations, and then half the time they skip like some of the generations. It's weird. But now he's got a weird tank form. There we go. He still has the attacks I was mentioning. It's just he skips over that generation for whatever damn reason he does. I don't know. Alright, let's get rid of his 10,000 HP though, with a Divine Dragon Cannon. Very good. Yeah, some of those bomb stars, they kind of sit there and don't do anything. Some of them attack everybody at once, and then they disappear from battle. If it turns to daytime while the bomb star is out, I think they disappear. I think. Because they're only supposed to be night only. And yeah, they're non-elemental as well. Just like everything in this fight. Well, all the enemies in the fight anyways. Very good, very good. This is his non-elemental attack everybody magic attack that he's got going on. I think he has this in most of his forms though. Yeah, not too bad I guess. Alright, Mr. Bert, you want to go ahead and just get a Dragoon edition on this guy? Luckily he can't swallow you anymore, so that'll at least speed it up a little bit. There we go, that's better. Maru, go ahead and clobber him with your big hammer you got there going on. Or miss a couple hits, either way. Either one works. Yeah, Dart's looking like the main damage dealer of the fight so far. Oh, those are his bombs. I didn't realize he had the bomb stars out. Oops. Yeah, see, sometimes they just flash like that and don't do anything. Sometimes they'll come up to you and actually do something. So, they're really weird. They're either really effective or really just kind of there for the heck of it. Okay, Dart, go ahead and... Yeah, you know what? Clobber them all. This should get rid of him. I hope. And if not, oh well, we'll live. He'll switch to daytime eventually, and they'll just disappear off the battlefield, I think. That didn't do exactly what I planned, but oh well. Alright, Maru, heal up before we get you out of your Dragoon form. And then you can use a Moon Serenade on everybody so we can get some MP back. That'll be nice. And I think Albert's about to be out of his Dragoon form too, so we can use another Rose Storm to half the damage we got going on. Oh, I thought that was her last turn in Dragoon. Oh well. Maybe I was looking at I was probably looking at Albert's SP bar. Yeah, see, this is what they do right there, and it's not really all that effective, really. So they're not really dangerous at all. They're just kind of there for irritation. Okay, now he's making it daytime again. Alright, Bert, Let's go ahead and get a... You know what? Yeah, we got plenty of HP right now. Let's see how much damage we can do with the gas pulse here. Since I'm going to be recovering everybody's MP in just a moment anyways. Yeah, that did hardly anything actually. Ah well. Stop sitting on me, it hurts. Should I bother with the... Yeah, I guess we could top everybody off. Actually, you know what? You have 60 HP. Sure, why not? Let's see how much let's see how much your freezing ring does on him. It'll probably do a little more than what Bert did, since you have a higher magic stat.
Freezing ring.
Well, that did do more damage. Okay. I don't even know how much HP he has left in this form, since I'm not really paying a whole lot of attention to it. Actually, I just realized I'm going to have a gravity grabber I can use on this guy. Not that it's going to do a whole lot of damage, but I could always use it for some damage. And what are you doing here? This is one of his fire attacks that he's got going on. Yeah, it's not too shabby, I guess. Hurts a little bit. 800 damage, that's not too shabby. That works out pretty well, actually. Alright, now everyone's going to be back in their human form, so I'm going to try to go for a special again here. Actually, you know what, I'm probably going to stick in, let's see, Maru, use the gravity grabber we got here, just to see how much it does. It might do some, it might do a good chunk of damage, it might not do any damage. And he's gonna block one of our commands. I forgot he had this crap. I totally forgot about this shit. Yeah, he blocks one of your commands, one of your allies. Oh well. That's not too bad, I guess. Bert, yeah, go ahead and oh well, I guess this means Maru can heal. There we go, that's beautiful. Beautiful. Dart, go ahead and knock him out. Mama said knock you out.
Blazing dynamo.
I guess I could use the body purifier to get my but that'll wear off eventually, so I'm not even too worried about it. First off, let's get that the moon serenade going on real quick. There we go. Oh, see? That was fast. And it looks like he's going to the final generation already. I forget what generation he ends up at, but we'll find out. Okay, he's going in this generation. He's going to have a thunder magic attack that hits one person, a wind magic attack that hits everybody, a water magic attack that hits everybody. I think that's the same as the Magician Faust one. He might be able to confuse you if he gets lucky. He summons monsters every once in a while. Those guys are going to have 1600 HP, just like everything else in the battle. And it's kind of weird, actually. There's they're either going to attack you or they're going to replace one of your party members and you can use them against him, which is really weird. So if that happens, that'd be awesome to show off. If it doesn't, then we might not get lucky. And if you use your Dragoon form, he might use the Dragoon block staff on you if there's monsters present. I think. So that can be kind of a pain in the ass. Hopefully he doesn't try to screw me over too bad. But we'll see. This last form right here is the random form that no one really likes. By the way, this form's gonna have roughly 12,000 HP. Okay, so let's see. Go ahead and attack for a little bit. So maybe Dragoon special wouldn't be such a good idea in this. Yeah, maybe it wouldn't be such a good idea for Dragoon special. So I'm just going to have Dart clobber this guy with the cannon real quick. Oh, now it doesn't do the whole transformation. Alright, let's go for a cannon here. Alright, so 12,000 HP left. I don't know why it says he has yellow HP still when he should be in the red, but oh well. It's not going to make too much of a difference. I really hope he does summon that monster though, because it'd be kind of cool to have him fight for us. Because I think the monsters have like a healing ability you can use. It's been a while since I've had it happen to me, so if it happens, awesome. If not, a little less awesome. By the way, I think he can only use his Dragoon block staff when the monsters are on the field, and I think his tail has to be withdrawn into his body. And I just realized he looks like a seahorse mixed with an alien from the Alien franchise. It's a disturbing image, but oh well. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and pop up another Rose Storm just to be safe. There we go.
Rose Storm.
And let's see, Maru's still a human, so she has time to... I think we still have a power down left we can use, so we can use that to speed up the damaging process here. I got pretty lucky on this fight. Sometimes he's a real bastard, and sometimes he's real easy like this. Like, sometimes he'll get plenty of turns in a row, and you'll just kind of die miserably without having much of a choice. But we're doing pretty good. Okay, here's the monster. Did he replace? No, that's not the monster, never mind. That was the thunder attack, okay. Alright. I want to power you down. There we go. Ooh, he's in the red. Good, good, good. Alright, Dart, go for the cannon. I'm not sure if the power down actually worked on him. I hope it did. If it did, then we'll see roughly 2,000 damage from this. Maybe a little more, maybe a little less. If not, we'll still see the 1,500-ish. Okay, good, it did work. Very nice, very nice. And that, okay. He's back to being a human, but we can still do a good amount of damage. Okay, let's hopefully get a full edition off here. Yes, very nice. This will do nice. This will do like 1,500 damage, maybe 1600. Okay, maybe a lot less. Either way, that's still very nice. Alright, I want to be healed for Maru. There we go, much better. Alright, and now, so the thunder magic attack again? Yeah, okay. That looks pretty cool, actually. I like that. Little ghostly hand electrocuting you. I like the way that looks. Alright, let's go for the blazing dynamo here. Since we don't really have a whole lot of other options, unless we want to defend until he kills us.
Blazing dynamo.
Maru, yeah, okay, go ahead and kill him. There we go. Looking good, looking good. He's so close, it's like a taste victory. He actually was a lot easier for me this time than he normally is.
Blossom storm.
Magician Faust, on the other hand, he was a real bastard and a half. Okay, yeah, this is the water attack right here, and I guess it is the same one that Faust uses. And this is gonna hurt, but I think my Rose Storm is still in effect, so that's good. Okay, good. That didn't hurt anywhere near as much as when Faust did it, because when Faust did it, it kind of killed me real fast. You know what, Maru? Go ahead, go for a Dragoon form, and let's check out your awesome Dragoon spell, because it's awesome. And you'll still have enough to heal afterwards if you need to. Seahorse versus Stingray, I guess. Let's see who's superior. He's like a Stingray mermaid type thingy going on with the dragon. Come on, do it good, do it good. Give me at least 1,000 points here. Ooh, 1,800. That's even better than what I was hoping for. Alright, Dart, let's go ahead and... Yeah, you know what? Let's cannon him again. Okay, like I said, he either looks like an alien mixed with a seahorse, or a seahorse with the, whatever those Chinese hats that looks like symbols are. I don't know what the fuck those things are called, but if you guys know what I'm talking about, they look like symbols, kind of. And they're like straw hats, I think, or something. And I've always thought they looked like symbols anyways. Whatever those damn things are called. Maybe just regular hats? I don't know. No, because I think there are some made out of straw and some made out of like different materials. I'm not really sure. What I am sure about, though, is that we're taking this guy down fast. Come on, kill him, kill him, kill him. Kill him, or don't kill him. Ooh, that did. Why is that doing so much damage to him? I thought the power down would have wore off. And did we beat him? I think we beat him. I think. I'm not selecting this attack here, just so you guys know. I guess we beat him. Well, we actually got really lucky here. Took forever to kill him, but we got lucky. And there it is, guys. There's the final battle of the Legend of Dragoon. Nice and tough, nice and long, and we get a nice little cutscene, so I'm going to shut up here.
I have been waiting for this moment.
I kept you waiting so long. I'm sorry.
What?
Dare you? Inferior humans cannot outshine me, a god. Rose, the time has come. This is the end of our long journey.
Zeke,
Could you come with me?
yes. I will never leave you again.
Dart, you have grown up. Father? I couldn't do anything for you as a father. Please forgive me.
But father, we finally met. This isn't fair.
Dart, I'm so glad I met you.
Rose! Father!
Go, Dart.
My role has ended. Blaze the way to the future by yourselves.
This is your age to live. With Shauna. What are you talking about? We can all live together.
We were never meant to exist in this age.
No!
My age ended in remote antiquity. Farewell, Dart, and thank you.
Rose! Father!
I wonder if any like astronomers will be pissed that we blew up the moon. Maybe they'll care, maybe they won't. We get a nice little scene of Kongo trying to train with Heschel here. I'm surprised he's not falling off. Oh, well, I guess I spoke too soon. I'm glad to see Rose was able to get back with Zieg at the end there. Took her a little longer than she was hoping for, like 11,000 years longer, but in the end, she got what she wanted, which was her boyfriend from many years ago. Hey, is that Wink? I don't remember the chick in the, oh. Was that the queen? The chick in the blue hairpiece or whatever? I can't remember. It might be, actually. Kinda sucks that Lloyd didn't survive, because then, now Wink doesn't have a, wingly boyfriend to hang out with. And hey, it's, Princess Emile, or Lisa, or one of the princesses. Wasn't Halberd gonna try to get with her later? And is this the shady businessman that sold me a water bottle for 10,000 gold? Oh, more winglies than just Maru are hanging out. Very nice. Glad to see they're giving the world a chance. Okay, yeah, okay, so Albert is getting some action now. Attaboy, Albert. You're a good man. Now take her to your room and show her the royal scepter. Or go out here and say hi to these guys, and then go show her the royal scepter. Who's this? Okay, I think we're back in oh, this is Lohan, I think. No? Is it? Or is that Dart right there? I can't tell. What is that? I have no idea what that is. Dart, it looks like he has a bag on his shoulder. Is he going somewhere again? Another journey? Haven't you had enough journeys? Can't you just like stay here and bang Shauna, pop out some kids, you know? Become a dad yourself? There you go, that's the stuff. And that little seagull guy has been showing up in a lot of scenes around here. Maybe he's the true mastermind behind the game. I wouldn't put it past them. They're devious little bastards. And we finally finished the Legend of Dragoon for the Sony PlayStation 1. It's a good game. I like it. After replaying it this time, I've noticed a few problems, but for the most part, it's pretty good. Graphics-wise, for PlayStation 1, it's pretty damn good. The cutscenes look a little wonky to me nowadays. Well, mainly the facial animations in the cutscenes, but maybe that's just because I'm now used to higher animations in PS2 and stuff like that, PS3. But I don't know, the faces, they just look kind of weird in the cutscenes. I don't know what it was, but they're still pretty damn good. So the graphics for PlayStation 1 era, I'd probably give them a I'd probably have to say an 8 out of 10, maybe a 7.5, because they're good, but there are certainly other games on the PlayStation that are much better graphics-wise. Chrono Cross for one, that has fantastic graphics. Final Fantasy 8, Final Fantasy 9, so I'd probably say it's an 8 then, yeah. So graphics are still pretty good. The sound, music, also pretty good. Most of the music in this game was actually pretty decent. The voice acting, though, for like the cutscenes, some of that was mildly atrocious. But they did what they could. They tried. I'm not really a big like music person, so I can't like gush about like tracks or whatever that I like or love and name off all the names of all the music tracks. But I enjoyed the tunes that I heard, so there's nothing particularly special or nothing particularly great that I could tell. So I'd say another 8 out of 10 right there for the music. Let's see, for gameplay, obviously the main draw of this game is definitely going to be the addition system. And the addition system is fun, but the problem with the addition system in the long run is that if you're like me and you're bad at the additions, you're going to end up popping an Ultimate War God on towards the end in order to do any actual good damage to the enemies. So it starts off pretty good, but then once it starts getting harder, then it kind of loses the appeal just a little bit, but it's still pretty good just because the attacks still look good. All the Dragoon editions look flashy. They I wasn't a big fan of the way the enemies recoiled after every single hit, but other than that, it wasn't too bad. The other problem with the battle that I had was outside of your options were kind of limited. Sure, you had magic attacks and you could inflict status ailments, but for the most part, those magic attacks and status ailments, when not in Dragoon form, are limited to items. And considering you could only carry 32 items, the chances of you actually having like a poison needle to poison enemies or let's see, a whole bunch of magic items to nuke enemies with magic was pretty low, since you probably mostly have the repeatable items and the healing items. And once you got in Dragoon form, it would have been nice if they had a defend option, so you could, you know, just kind of use the Dragoon's superior defense to soak up attacks. So the battle system, while good, does have its slight drawbacks, so I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10 as well. Mainly for the additions, mainly because everything looked really good in the battles. All the battles looked fantastic. So it worked out pretty well. The story-wise, I like the story. I think this was the 7th or 8th RPG I played when I was younger. Because I didn't really start playing video games until I was like 12 or 13. Mainly because I didn't have like the systems before that. But the story, I like the story. You have to go on a story of vengeance to find the guy who burned down your town, and then you're unwittingly traveling with said monster for 100% of the game, pretty much. You get Lavitz killed, and you have to go on a vengeance quest for that. So that worked out pretty well. Yeah, it would have been nice if Lavitz had stuck around for another half a disc or so. Then you would have had a bit more time with them, made it last a little longer. But it still hits you pretty hard. I don't know. I like the story. I like the couple little twists they did, like Daddy-O's being alive at the end and being possessed by Melbu Frahma. So that worked out pretty well. So I'm gonna give the story an 8 out of 10 too. I was kind of disappointed with the mini games and the side quests in the game though, because there's not really a whole lot of either. Like, okay, mini games you have, let's see, the ones in the little fair that you went to, the little circus or whatever, and those didn't really do a whole lot except get you points to buy healing items, and even then you had to do a lot of the mini games just to get one item. And then they had like the onion chopping game on the ghost ship, which got you a whole like 1 gil. Side quests mostly involved just doing battles, so not a whole lot of those. But overall, I definitely enjoyed the game. I'd definitely recommend picking it up for like the $6 or $7 on PlayStation Network. So it's definitely worth your time. So all in all, I'd probably give it a nice 8 out of 10. It worked out pretty well. It had a few problems, but it worked over them. So it's nothing game breaking. That's what I guess what I could say. I enjoyed it well enough, and I hope you guys enjoyed it too. So guys, this will probably be finished before or after Okami. So I guess I'll just see you guys on my next Let's Play series. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys then. Have a good night. I totally forgot about this scene right here. I totally forgot that they showed roses and Zeegs, Dragoon spirits here. Oh well. It's a nice little scene. And I think the birds up there are kind of like them, reincarnated into seagulls. So that's a nice touch. I like that. However, I'm not sure if this screen ever goes anywhere, so I'm going to leave it on here for a few minutes. Oh, there it goes. The end. Alright guys, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Have a good one.